All right, I gotta bend over to talk to you. I am that sophisticated, but it kind of helps me flex my bicep a bit, so that's good. So today, back in the basement bar, perfect venue to talk about fitness, right? Makes total sense. Not really, but baby's sleeping upstairs, so I gotta be a little quiet. So we're talking interval cardio versus regular cardio. So what the hell does that mean, right? Well, intervals, right, are fast-paced, full-out sprints followed by a recovery period of a minute to 2 minutes, then sprinting again, short and sweet. Whereas regular cardio is, getting on an elliptical, going pretty hard for a half hour, jogging outside, that type of thing. So what is better for you, right? Well, first up is what do you enjoy more, right? Because essentially, if you don't do it, it doesn't matter, right? So you have to do something you enjoy. So if that's jogging, even though I'm sort of opposed to it, by all means go for it. But it really depends on your goals, right? Let's say you're in a very calorie restricted diet. You're kind of starving yourself essentially. You're weight training already in the gym. Then you can't manage a lot of HIIT, high intensity intervals each week without pushing your recovery beyond the point of no return. You get sick, right? So if you're dieting hard, HIIT's probably not to your advantage, right? Whereas if your calories are higher, right, you're not necessarily in a heavy dieting stage, then you could handle a couple HIIT sessions a week on top of your workouts. But the primary thing to focus on is resistance training, right? People freak out when that is said, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean weights. It could be using your body to squat, push up, doing that type of thing. That's going to give you the highest yield bang for your buck. Then if you feel recovered from that, add in some intervals, maybe once a week. And the third piece, which is often overlooked because it's not that sexy, is just set a set goal or a step goal of, say, 8,000 steps, 10,000 steps. That really adds up and it doesn't cut into your recovery, right? That's just parking further away from the grocery store, getting up and walking around to work, having a step tracker that shows you when you're at 8,000, 10,000. So those three things are going to be a priority for you. Obviously, you can add in more cardio as needed on an elliptical if that's something you desire, but you can't out-exercise a bad diet with cardio alone, right? So bear that in mind. All right? See you next time.